Welcome you all for this special session on the Executive Diploma 360 degrees Rubber Industry Technology Management. This is a special session focused on the group assignment. All of you are in the one group, and you guys are going to work on the 100+ good practices for rubber industries. You see 100+, no need to scare that, oh, do I have to prepare 100? No, not necessary, but it's all combined together. It's a combined effort. Okay, 100+. That's why you can make plus means it can be 200. If the more ideas you have, the better. Okay, so I don't want to put say 150, 200 this number. Anything over 100 is 100+. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I'd like you guys to introduce yourself. Okay, a little bit briefly, what's your work, and so that everybody know each other. Okay, may I start with Xander, and also briefly about your company as well. Okay?
Hi, my name is Xander. I'm working at Clewy Compounders Limited in the UK. We're a one-stop compounder who operates from the handling a formulation from, well, handling a rubber from formulation to application. We formulate it on site, we store the raw materials, we mix it on site, remilling, molding sheets and compression buttons for testing, and then our technical group then coordinate with the customer once it's arrived to see if any tweaks need to be made and whatnot, making sure that it's fit for application. Clewy's been operating for nearly 45 years now. I've personally been with them for just over 5, and I'm currently working as a development technician, and that's been that's sort of my stepping stone going forward. I'm very involved with the FKM side of things at the moment. Finding alternate grades for some restrictions that are coming in Europe quite soon, and yeah, that's been very much my focus for the past year, or on the way to 6 months to a year, I would say. Very much a full-time project. But yeah.
Super, thanks, Xander. Philip, please.
Hi everyone. I'm from South Africa. Work for Multitech Manufacturing as a QC inspector in injection rubber. Our company does products for mineral processing in the mines, and basically I'm checking all the rubber products that are going out to our customers. Yeah.
And you work as a QC, you look after QC, right? Yeah.
Yes, I work as a quality inspector.
And he has an experience of more than 25 years experience in the rubber industry. Yeah. So,
yes, I've worked for quite a long time in different rubber industries, from conveyor belts, tires. But currently now I'm working in the rubber industry that produces mineral processing equipment, like rubber screens, rubber wear liners.
So he's not an old man, but he's a senior man. Okay, guys. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Leaping. Yeah.
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Li Ping from First Wind Marketing, located in Malaysia. So basically, I'm not a manufacturer. In fact, I'm a distributor of synthetic rubber and rubber chemicals. We are the local agent for Alansio lenses, and I also sell Chemos FKM. That's why I understand Xander's challenges, I would say. So yeah, so I'm in the sales and marketing department. So I mainly handle the central and southern region of Malaysia. Thank you.
And you've been involved with the rubber industry for the last 15 years, yeah? Right? That's right. Yeah. Okay, G. Yeah.
Okay. Hi everyone. Okay, my name is Nurna Jakbar Abidjit. Then I'm from Malaysia. Okay, I have worked as a certified rubber and manufacturing rubber industry. So that my manufacturing is automotive rubber product, which is I work as QC inspector that I can check product quality. Thank you.
Thank you, G. Raja. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Raja Salamutu, working with Vietnam, Malaysia, formerly called Lanatex Rubber Products. Prams always say I'm the oldest guy. So I'm 30 years plus in rubber industry. I started in compounding and extrusion, moldings, and so various rubber processing manufacturing. Currently, I'm with Lanatex as a head of technical product development. My key roles is doing the new product development and also develop the material, design the material, and also visiting the customer, give a solution to bring in the product to the bring in the right product to the market. Okay. And our company's manufacturer, I think Clips is attached on the this beer products. So we are in I can say it's mainly on the mining applications. We are manufacturing premium natural rubber sheet for these processing equipments. And also we are a small percentage of OEM market, rubber membranes, and also road sweeper and other applications. Otherwise, it's about 90% all on the minerals product. Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Raja. Okay, so let's get started about the session today. It's about the 100+ good practice for the rubber industries. This is an assignment. You may ask me why you to do this one. This is for your company, at the same time for yourself. Okay, basically you guys have to put together 100 good practices, and so that some of them you can implement, or in your factory in short-term or long-term basis. So how do you develop these ones? As you say, it's a 360 degrees. At the end of the day, this program should be helping your company, okay, at the same time helping you, in terms of career growth or helping your work. Here's the one. Let me mute Gia's. There's a noise around, right? Something moving around, G. Okay. Yeah. Okay, mute her. So this week we focus on this developing these 100+ best practices, but I have given you some ahead of time. You guys have to work on this one. I'm hoping that you already have some ideas, how to put together 100+ good practices for the rubber industry. I don't want to call it the best. Sometimes best can be very expensive. I'm looking at more into the low-hanging ideas and which can implement as quickly as possible. So today, the group members in your group, we have altogether 7. Okay, maybe some unable to join due to their other commitments, but I will share all their emails. So you guys have to communicate each other in this week, maybe exchange ideas, okay, or in the future as well. So you can communicate, not only for this one. Okay. So we have Liping from Malaysia. She's from the material side and a distributor, and Raja from product manufacturing for rubber products. Ismail, the Philip, is from South Africa, is also involved with injection molded products and various mining related products. Robert and Xander, they're both from the same company, Fluid Compounders. They're on the compounding side and the custom mixers. They're a global supplier of the custom rubber mixing. Krishna is also a distributor of channel chemicals based in India and Thailand. And Najiha Tulshi is from the Cool Tech. They're also producer of the rubber products. As you see, you have a broad, various range. If you look at Raja has 35, and Philip has 25. Leaping has 15, and Xander has 7, and Gia has around 3 years old, 3 years not old experience. Okay, and so you have a broad spectrum of experience, but if you combine together, you can say 100+ years. Okay, even including the Robert and also the Mr. Trixana. So I'm hoping that it brings the nice ideas together. Okay, from the on how some of the good practices that we can implement for the rubber industries. So what are the good practices? I think you all very know what are the good practices. It's all about betterment of the company, betterment of processes. So you need to look at any idea that are focusing on improving the process and a better business excellence, even saving money, okay, or minimizing the waste, saving energy. Those are any ideas that are improving the productivity and minimizing and preventing the machinery shutdowns or breakdowns, and also overall also improving the sales revenue, reducing work stress. What a lot of people don't see is that only the material waste is a serious thing, but actually you need to think about fatigue, and work stress is also another thing that we need to work on it as good practices. Yeah. And zero accident. I think that I used to see a lot of companies, they show our last accident happened 300 days ago or like that, display it. But it's very important that zero accident is important, for every company to follow. And you may have seen some of the people what kind of mistakes they do. You can talk about it, okay? And also zero defect, mindset. See, the thing is that the policies and mindset is very important. And so you can talk about any ideas that are related to the zero defect or zero accident. So these are general. You can add more. You can keep on everything. A betterment of working conditions, betterment of good product. Making the good product and cost effective, high productivity. These are all the terminology we use for the good practices. So you can look at any idea that can address these, these topics. Okay. So how do you prepare these good practices? You have your own ideas, your experience. You have already implemented, or you have seen some observed in others been implemented, so you may have observed it already. So you can put together those ideas and tips, okay? And please talk to your colleagues, okay? Whoever you think you can talk to, okay? I don't expect everyone, but what happens is, hey, I'm doing this diploma program. For this program, we need to prepare some of the best good practices that we can implement. So ask your colleagues, and also you can always ask your good industry friends. Hey, do you have any suggestions or comments or anything that we think will improve the process, and also take input from the suppliers also, or the customers. So this is how you get your practices. Objective is not just to bring some ideas, but also I want to engage with all your colleagues or your suppliers, industry friend, so that you really engage the conversation on one topic. What are the best practices that we can implement in the rubber industry? Okay. So I know we can talk. If you have any comments or any questions, you can at the end we can discuss. Okay. Another thing is that how do you prepare the practice format? See, nowadays people don't read much, right? If you send them a lot of 10 pages article, you only see the title only. After that, you don't read details much. Okay. So our practice also should be focused. The 1, 2, 3 lines maximum, one topic. Okay, one practice. Okay. And in that one, whether you can add any picture or illustration or any table related to that topic, related to that practice. And you have to put together which section I can implement, whether I can implement in mixing, or whether I can implement in the molding section or in the maintenance section, anything. And in the format, you have to know who is a contributor. Suppose you are the one contributor, you write your name, or your colleague write their names. Okay. You also have to acknowledge whoever gave you the ideas. Okay. It can't be totally, and I use a font, Arial font, to prepare the practice. Okay, what sections I'm really looking for? Rubber mixing and compounding. Okay, in that area, one of the area. Molding, this is area. Extrusion, one area. Rubber adhesion and raw material handling, and business excellence. Business excellence is combination of many things. It can be supply chain, it can be warehouse, it can be logistics. You combine all management aspects of the rubber industry under the business excellence. But the technical side is looking at rubber mixing, compounding, rubber molding, rubber extrusion, rubber adhesion, and also raw material handling. You can come up with an ideas that what we can implement in the rubber industry. This is a sample of how you had to prepare your on the PowerPoint. See, you just look at it. This fabric seal for transfer ports and plungers to minimize the rubber leakage, and this is an idea practice, and it explains the illustration to explain this one, and you have to explain as a why, what it is all about, 1 minute and not more than 1 minute each. And you had to put, okay, if your number 1, 2, 3 or 4, whatever the numbers sequence up to 35 or 40 or 50, you can add. So one slide like this, either you put your one title, it can be longer, title can be longer, one picture, one table, or any illustration, and you look at the bottom, section, which section I can implement this on rubber molding section. Okay, and contributor Van Volvo, he says, contributor. So you put your name or your colleague name. So this is how you need to prepare the. What happens is that you can this way I group them. Suppose you have given some rubber mixing area. Okay, Jander's rubber mixing ideas, Raja's rubber mixing ideas. I can put together in in the in one together. Okay, and it can be really useful for all the people. Okay. This is a sample. I hope everybody will follow this one. If you have any questions, so easy to understand, and you're able to explain easily. Okay. Okay. Now, how many practices to be prepared? 30 to 50. Okay. And I'm looking at more from your, your contacts or network, so that you engage a dialogue with the customers, or colleagues, or suppliers. Okay. So 30 to 50. If you have more, the more the better. That where you get your points higher. Okay. And I do request you all submit by Thursday. Okay. And we record this session on the 18th, on the Friday at 6 p.m. Thailand. So you need to prepare your presentation ready by by Thursday, and we do the recording on the 18th. All of you have to join and make a presentation. Okay. Yeah. So this is the how to prepare for your assignment on the 100+ good practices for rubber industry. Yeah. So if you have any comments, any questions you have now, I'm open to it.
Clear, Parag. I think. So we got, if less is a 50 idea, we need to have a 50 slide, is it, Parag?
That's correct. So that easy to point out, people see it clearly, And so what is idea, where I can implement, who contribute that one, and any illustrations for the, this way.
Yep.
I know that you have given me already some, you need to just basically put into various slides. Yeah.
Yep, sure.
Param, is this a group presentation or individual? Because if it's a group, I will have problem with the timing on Friday, 7 p.m. Malaysia time.
Yeah. Okay. In case you have an issue that you can be, you can record it separately on your session. Yeah. Okay. Let's be that flexible on that. Okay. But if you guys all together or whoever joins, and also you can also have a discussion afterwards, among it, if it's something that you want to dwell on that particular practice, you can discuss also. So if you're unable to join, we can have a separate session on it with you. Yeah. Xander, anything that you want to add?
No, should be okay. Just trying to devise sort of where I might draw inspiration from, you might say. Gives me a chance to accumulate some more information from my colleagues as well. So hopefully I can get a bit of help there as well. So yeah, that should be okay.
So yeah. So the time is okay on the Friday for you?
What time would that? Friday should be fine in general, I would think. Yes.
6 p.m. Thailand time, usually sometime afternoon for you, 12 o'clock for the.
That should be no problem.
Okay. Philip?
All right, it's fine for me, Param.
So you prepare, yeah. And I would like to have as original as possible. Don't use an internet search, yeah. Okay. That's the last thing I'm looking for. But you engage conversation with your colleagues, and or your suppliers. So just send an email to the guys. I need to prepare this one, and give some input. And make sure you understand it, because you have to present it. It's not just a PowerPoint. You need to explain that concept, where you can use it, why that kind of practice works. So you need to explain it. Okay. So yeah. G, do you have any questions? You can talk to your colleagues, see something you come up. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you do your best. Yeah. If you have less ideas, that's all right. Okay. But reach out to your team members. It's not. It's most important is effort. Okay. The process is important to me. Okay. If you reach out to your colleagues, if you reach out to your team members, I think that's a big step forward to learn from them. Yeah. Okay, how many you get it, that's it, you know, it's all right. You know, if you have less than what we expected, it's all right, but don't get threatened by, oh man, I'm very new and 30, oh, what I can do with 30. Yeah. For me, effort is more important. Okay, the process is very important. Okay, and that you can learn from your colleagues and suppliers, or you know, or your team members. Anything else?
Nothing from my side. Pram, all good.
Okay, yeah. So I just show you an example of the, you know, how when you want to explain something, you may need to prepare, you know, the script, right? What you want to explain. Okay, just make sure. This, see, I show you the just a tip, that a sample tip. So you may have like to have some kind of a short explanation what you want to say. Okay, if you don't have a time, okay, you must have you may have to remember what you want to say. If you don't, maybe you have to prepare some kind of short script so that you make no mistakes. Yeah, this is a good practice. Yeah, okay. So this when actually we plan to publish a book on this one for a couple of years ago on the good practice for the rubber industry, but it did not happen. But now through this program, I'm trying to create, you know, suitable ideas from various experienced people together. Yeah. So this is a sample of how to explain your practice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? All good? Yeah. Say yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Yes,
Yes.
Pram. Pram, you're
Okay.
going to share this recording,
Yes,
is it?
yes.
Sorry. What do you want me to share? The presentation?
Yeah. This recording.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to share the recording. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so we talk to you on Friday. Yeah. Okay. This week there are no presentations to listen to. It's only focus on this assignment. Yeah. Okay. We may have next week. We may have by the way, you also start listing out the questions you have. We're going to have a Q&A session next week. And so any questions you have on what you learned so far, or whatever things that you want to get answers for, okay, please list out. I'm going to invite a couple of experts to join for Q&A session, and they address the questions appropriately. So please do list out all the questions. I think Raja has sent me a couple of quite number of questions. Leaping and Jander, you also have any questions you have listed on them? Yeah, any technical questions on the okay. And if you can send to me by end of this week would be nice, you know. But you can always prepare the next week as well. Okay? I'm working on the experts who are available, who are willing to participate in the Q&A session. Yeah, so that you have listened to all the expert lectures. Now I want to put together whatever things that bothering your mind. Hey, I don't have the answer for this, so let's put them together. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. See you on Friday. Thanks a lot for joining today. Bye bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I will send an email to you all so that you can communicate each other. Okay. So that in case anything you wanted to share ideas, yeah, please do so. Yeah. Okay. Cheers.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.